Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
And we are excited that you're here as we kick off the 12th anniversary of Geeks Corner.
12?
Yeah.
11.
Oh, yeah. 11th anniversary, 12th season.
12th season.
That's so confusing.
We'll have to go over this a few more times.
A few more. Maybe by the end of the year we'll get it. What should people do tonight, Katie?
You should go to geekscorner.live and go into the chat and tell us things.
Lots of things.
Tell us how we're looking tonight.
Yeah, I think we look great.
I think so, too.
Don't you like my new hat?
It's a good hat.
I feel like I look like a snake.
A little bit, yes.
Okay. Well, as we start this 12th season of Geeks Corner, we thought it'd be nice to take a second, or 3, or 4, or 5,
or
to look
13.
back at the last 11 and a half years, almost 12, of Geeks Corner. 11 years? I don't know. I can't do the math. Anyway, we're going to tell you some of our favorite moments of Geeks Corner over the years. Katie, what is your top moment in Geeks Corner?
Wait, like top?
Unless you want to start with your, like, you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's start with 5.
Okay, what's your 5th top favorite thing that happened on Geeks Corner?
Skittles and gravy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
For sure.
I like Skittles and gravy.
For sure.
Surely.
I don't know why Janice snuck in. Are we not bouncing back and forth?
So that's your top one? Or your 5th
that's
top
5th.
one? Okay, my 5th top one is going to be when we went to see the opening of Fellowship the Musical, and we did all the interviews and all that fun stuff with all those cool people, with me and Merlin and Johnny Five, and that was a great one.
Very good.
Thanks.
Another, let's see, 4?
Yes,
Was
4.
probably the zoo.
Oh, that was a good one, too.
I was very scared of the eagles.
Okay. I'm going to say for 4 for me is when we filmed Geeks Corner at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Aww.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I was there.
Yes, you were.
Magic.
How about number 3?
We've done a lot of this, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3... would probably be...
Don't you like that your eyes move? Number 3.
Can you hear it? I had one, and then you said something about my eyes. I think... Oh, number 3 would be the Halloween episode I was on my first year.
Oh, there you go.
It was very dark.
Very dark.
We turned off all the lights.
Was that the one with the candles?
Yes.
Okay, that was a good one.
Spooky.
I'm going to go, my number 3 was when Murray made me a cake with ketchup for my birthday.
Good.
That was a good one. All right, your turn.
My second would be Geeks Corner's 6th anniversary.
Ooh.
With the donuts.
Donuts are good.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my second being Snap Magic, just in general.
Aww.
All of Snap Magic.
Yes.
Top moment now, Katie, of all of Geeks Corner.
My first episode. The coffee tasting.
That was a good episode.
I thought so.
I really liked it.
Yours?
I think I'm going to go with my first episode, too. It was so beautifully awkward, and it shows just how far we've come over the last 11 years. I think we should move into a musical segment, though, don't you?
Shall we?
Let's do it. Let's play the music. Roll that tape. And there we are.
Hi.
We're back.
We're back.
We're normal. It feels much better being normal.
Yeah.
At least I think so. We are happy that you're here. It is our 11th anniversary for Geeks Corner. So, of course, we are messing everything up. Nothing is off limits. Who knows what will happen tonight? If we're lucky, this might get played.
What is that?
This is an electric ukulele.
They make this?
We didn't know this, but Murray and I were walking to Disneyland one night, and we were joking around as we often do.
Uh-huh.
And out of that, I was like, wouldn't it be hilarious if we did a segment with an electric ukulele? And that's exactly what Murray said. And I responded, I don't know. So of course I went on the internet.
That's amazing.
And within a half an hour, there was one on the way to DAP Studios. So that may be coming later. We will see, how things go tonight. We are celebrating anniversaries of all kinds tonight because we are back from Walt Disney World for one. We're It's in process of celebrating its 50th anniversary. I risked my life for this jacket. The insanity of people going to get merchandise on the morning of the 50th, October 1st, was absolutely insane. And this is the first time I've actually worn this jacket, which is nice because it's cooling off tonight.
Yeah. I walked through Epcot Creations shop and I was like, you know what?
Right back out.
I think this is enough. And then I went on Test Track instead.
Which was a good choice.
Yeah, there was single rider and I walked right on, but
exactly.
I was watching people fight, like not actually fighting over merchandise, but I was watching people crowd merchandise.
There was a tension in the room.
There was a lot of
sense this
you know when people at Disney do the speed walking to not run type of thing?
Yes.
It was that.
Mm-hmm.
We had also already waited in line for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, you know what? Y'all do your shopping. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, and I did do the shopping. I walked out with a fancy 50th bag and a coat, and I think I got an ornament and a mug, which I probably should have brought out tonight. But we're using Geek mugs tonight.
Geek.
Katie's got the original Geeks Corner mug. We realized we don't have a current Geeks Corner mug, so I'm using my Geek mug.
We're gonna fix that,
and we will fix that. That's going to be a lot of fun to do. But as you saw. Mike actually guessed right. Mikey probably knows this too, is that was King of the Road, done in the style of Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies that you can see in Knott's Berry Farm right now. And so I kind of did his vocal inflections as I was whistling it, because that's one of my favorites whenever they play it. So Crazy Kirk, if you ever want to come on Geeks Corner and play King of the Road, get the whole band in here. That'll work, right?
I think I can fit everybody.
Not with the drummer now.
Fine.
The drum would take up the entire set.
We always figure something out.
Yes, we usually do, but that would be funny. Maybe we'll do Geeks Corner live at Knott's Berry Farm.
That'd be fun.
But it'd have to be after Scary Farm.
No, during.
Oh, okay, because that'll work really. Like scares come running up in the middle of sets. Yeah. Okay, that's really crazy.
I think it'd be thrilling.
That is true. It was actually 11 years ago. What is the date? The 12th. 11 years ago, 2 days ago, that our first episode was filmed and published on the 10th of October, if I remember correctly. Is that right? Mm-hmm. You can be Bailey actually would know the best, but and we've continued to put out a show every week for the last 11. Was it the 5th? I don't know. Bailey's gonna have to tell us, and we're looking for you, Bailey. But we've continued to put out an episode every week for the last 11 years. Now going into our 12th.
Not me, but y'all stay safe.
But yes, and so while we've gone 11 years in, Walt Disney World is now 50 years in. What really quick, Katie, was the highlight for you of the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World?
The highlight of the 50th anniversary for me, entertainment wise, it was Kite Tales.
Okay,
for sure, as we've talked about multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
I think just like existence wise, of the 50th, I really loved the golden statues in the castle.
Okay.
It was
so the ones in the hub in particular, or golden statues everywhere.
Yeah,
it was the 5th. Well done.
Thank you. Whew, I thought what I thought, because Johnny 5.
You're correct.
I remember some things sometimes. Yeah, no, I thought that I don't know if I said it here, if I said it on Twitter. I say a lot of things, a lot of places. But The golden statues felt like an elevated version of our 50 golden hidden Mickeys.
Yeah.
And it's very classy, and I loved the way that all of them looked, and I loved the way that all of them fit in. I think that and the castle were lovely, and I think that they were stunning.
I liked what they did with the paint job at night in particular.
Yes.
With the castle, and it all made sense. In fact, when you watch Disney Enchantment, that part of the story of the castle actually is recognized, and that was a pretty cool thing. And that was a highlight, I think. I'm trying to think what was my top. Oh, I do know. The top was Spaceship Earth, Beacon of Magic.
Oh, that was amazing.
And that's so interesting because I think I went into that feeling like, oh, this could be the one that really I'm going to dislike because you're messing with Spaceship Earth, and you just don't mess with Spaceship Earth. It's a beautiful place. But I was really surprised. The lights were fun. The music for the actual Beacon of Magic moment was fun. The whole, the new area music before and after, really, I think it blended into what Beacon of Magic would be, as opposed to the old music, which would have made Beacon of Magic feel really out of place.
Yeah.
And I love the old music, and we did find some of it in over by the restrooms by across from Imagination Pavilion. But it really was really well done. And there's a couple tracks I feel like in that new area music that's absolutely beautiful. And I just think the whole entrance of Epcot is so wonderful now and beautiful. And I could go spend an entire evening there, and multiple evenings, taking pictures there. But that wasn't the only 50th thing that we experienced. In fact, we continue to experience. Yes, I'm wearing this coat from Walt Disney World's 50th that I'll probably keep in a closet 90% of the time and occasionally bring it out to protect it. But we're also, what are we drinking tonight, Katie?
Oh, we're drinking Joffrey's 50th anniversary blend.
Yes.
It's like the gold and the blue that they're using for the color scheme. It says the most magical celebration, Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary.
Now, do your magic and taste it.
Oh gosh, he's putting me on the spot. It's a dark roast. Yeah. I'll tell you that. I might have just gotten grounds everywhere.
That's okay. We'll fix it later.
I'm stressed now. Okay, so when you're doing a coffee tasting, to reminisce on my first episode of Geeks Corner, you're gonna smell it, and you're gonna cup it, and you're gonna smell it, and you're gonna get your lipstick all over the cup. And
okay,
it smells really great. It smells very oaky. I don't know. What do you smell it?
I am smelling
what
it.
Do you smell? We're going to sniff it into the microphone.
Well, you said the oaky thing, and now I smell that. But I also feel like there's an earthiness to it.
Okay.
Is that there?
It kind of fits in with the oakiness. It's earthy.
But is there a fruitiness to it also, or something?
There's a sweetness.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Now we get to the really fun part, which is slurping.
She slurps better than me.
I do this for a living. I'm salaried. I get paid a salary to slurp.
All right, so tell me what you tasted.
Well, I tasted in the back of my tongue. Also, it'd be really funny to compare coffee tasting segments against the first time I ever did this.
Yeah.
It's right in the back of my tongue, which is kind of where more of the acidity hits you.
Yep.
And some of the bitterness. But it's not bitterness in a bad way, per se.
Is it depth?
Sure. But there is with acidity comes a lot of brightness, which is always good in a dark roast. I really like it. I think it's a great coffee to drink black. I really wish they were putting it into the hotel rooms right now. But
I think they are now.
I don't know that they are. 100%.
I saw a friend that said, which one was it? She got K-cups of it.
Huh.
Just yesterday.
Well, if your room does not have it, like ours did not, you can always go to World of Disney. They have it pre-ground, so you do not need a grinder. And you can brew it in your room, which is what we were doing.
It's because they were K-cups, I bet, and not.
Oh yeah, we had a coffee pot.
Yeah, I bet that's what it was. I was like, I saw the K-cups. I'm jealous.
It's really, really tasty. I also like the aftertaste of the coffee. It kind of lingers a little bit. And sometimes that can be a bad thing with coffees. But this is just really, really pleasant. So
yeah, it's not heavy. It doesn't taste burnt in any way, which With the oakiness, sometimes I feel like that's a risk.
100%.
And
anything smoky, and especially as coffees get darker, sometimes they just become extremely heavy in their body and they just weigh down your entire mouth.
And I feel like this would be really good with chocolate.
Yeah, I think it'd be great with chocolate.
Yeah, like I'd
don't
be
have
all
any
about
out
that.
here, but...
Or one of those chocolate beignets from the France Pavilion. Like that would be...
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be rocking. All right. Well, there's your coffee tasting segment. Rock and roller coaster.
Where am I?
I don't know, but it sounds really good. Like that
honestly,
would be a perfect dessert tonight.
I did a coffee tasting earlier today, and the person who did it paired it with like these chocolate biscottis. They're very soft and very delicious, and I was like, that would be perfect with this coffee.
There you go. See, I was on the right track.
Yeah, you did.
All right,
great.
So we're gonna do a fast, like a lightning round thing for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration. No, we're gonna hit everything now. So, favorite entertainment for 50th entertainment. Actually, favorite entertainment of the whole trip.
Kite Tails.
Not Happily Ever After, huh?
I
thought I was setting you up with this one.
Well, I was thinking about 50th.
Whole trip.
Happily Ever After.
Okay. And I'm gonna actually say Harmonious.
Okay.
Surprised me.
Wow.
Favorite food. Actually, favorite dining location. We're gonna go this first.
Space 220.
Also Space 220.
Yeah.
Favorite bite.
The breakfast steak at Topolino's with the polenta was insanely good. But honestly, even better than that were the chocolate chip muffins.
All right.
Yeah, Topolino's breakfast.
I'm gonna say, and this will come as no surprise that anybody was on our trip. I'm gonna go with the tater tot with chili, whatever that thing was, Beaches and Cream, because that was ridiculously awesome.
You would be, I don't know that you guys would be surprised, but it was demolished very quickly.
I wasn't even hungry and I ate the darn thing.
Yeah, it was really good.
If I were to go full meal, I'd probably say Space 220.
Oh, for sure.
But for the one bite, that's where I'm gonna go. And the first bite was the best. Favorite character experience.
Oh gosh, the one that comes to me off the top of my head is I really loved seeing Donald at Topolino's Terrace.
Okay.
He's a little cutie.
Very cool. I'm gonna go with the 50th cavalcade at Magic Kingdom.
That's fair.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go with
he's
the
not.
opening moment.
Oh, that was precious.
Like that was actually slightly better.
That was really cute.
Yeah, I thought that was better. Favorite dessert of the trip.
Favorite dessert of the trip? Easy! The warm chocolate pudding from Ireland.
Yes, I had a feeling that one was coming. Favorite mode of transportation on the trip?
Oh, me oh my. I really loved the boat from the Fort Wilderness campgrounds to Magic Kingdom.
I'm going to say either the boat or the cart that got me to the boat, because those both were a lot of fun.
That's fair.
Definitely rent a golf cart if you go to the Fort Wilderness cabins.
Honestly, towards the end of the trip, my favorite mode of transportation was anything I could take a quick nap on.
So the buses.
The buses, the monorail, the boat.
Okay.
Honestly, anything.
This is a trick question, but favorite beacon of magic?
Oh, Epcot.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Absolutely, by far. And favorite attraction for the entire trip?
Favorite attraction for the entire trip?
Yep.
How am I supposed to answer that? I don't know. What did we do? I want to say Spaceship Earth, mainly because I missed her.
Okay. Spaceship Earth it is.
We also got stuck on Spaceship Earth for a little bit, and it was just nice and relaxing.
Same with Test Track.
We did get, oh my gosh. We got
stuck in the middle of Test Track.
We got stuck in the middle of Test Track. At one point, it was supposed to be going new, and it was not going new.
Yes.
We were going very slow.
It was definitely an adventure.
Yeah.
You know what surprised me is I thought maybe you would say Skipper Canteen. For something. I just realized.
Well, my best experience at Skipper Canteen
was the first.
No. This trip.
Oh,
no,
yes.
The first was a home run by far. But on this trip, the best part that I had was there was this host who was seating tables.
Oh, yes.
And literally everybody he had a quip for He was very, very funny, but I was standing in the like library area looking at books because we have friends that have books in there, and so I was looking, seeing what we could hunt down, whatever. And at one point I like looked up and he just standing there and he's like, "Hey, you good?" And then we just chatted for a while about how I was from California and how I knew friends in the jungle. He thought I worked in the jungle. I had to set him straight. But it was lovely.
He was very entertaining. It was fun watching him bring people into their tables.
Yeah.
And
because we were sitting close enough to the entrance of the restaurant.
I can't tell you how many times we heard him say, and if you look up there, there's the highlights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was also one of my favorite things about the Jungle Cruise and also about Skipper Canteen is you get to see how different parties react to the same jokes. Because some people would go, "Oh," and some would go,
"What?"
Eh.
Well, and my favorite were, because that's the one that got it and didn't care.
Yeah.
Then they're the people that are just like,
they're looking.
What?
They're like, where are the highlights?
I don't see the highlights. One other thing I think we should mention from the trip that we received, which is right behind my head, is we got a 50th castle picture.
For free.
Yes.
All it costs you is the entrance to Magic Kingdom on the anniversary.
Yes. So as we were leaving that night, they were giving out posters, and that was a very cool thing. So you may have noticed we've been adding more artwork to our set, and it'll actually continue on way over that way. And maybe for some other segments, you'll get to see more of this, or we'll post pictures on geekscorner.live. I don't know.
Done a lot of very obsessive framing this week.
Yes, we've been having a lot of fun with that. And another thing we had a lot of fun with in Florida, though, was we decided to go on a quest.
And some of you may have been watching our vlogs and have been wondering
what
this quest was.
This quest. Well, I think we've got two ways we could do this. We could say what the quest was to set up this next video.
Okay.
Or we could just play the video and see what happens.
I mean, I think we should just play the video and see what happens.
Just play the video and see what happens. Enjoy. So, our good friend Clocky, sent from Disneyland, sends postcards to people from around the world. And it's fun to send postcards back to him.
It's true.
And it is Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, so we have an iridescent postcard for you, Clocky. Hopefully you've received by the time Geeks Corner is aired.
This was the last iridescent postcard, and it was the only one we found the entire trip.
The entire trip, and we haven't seen a single one since then. So, we are at our local mailbox. Clocky, sent from Disneyland. If you haven't followed him yet, make sure to go sent from Disneyland. Sorry about the trimmer, but we are mailing you your... Ready?
Yeah.
You want to do a countdown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off to set from Disneyland.
There we go.
Love you, Clocky. And that was our quest.
My favorite part, at the end of that video, there's a man standing off to the right.
I forgot about that. Yes.
So he watched us film that entire thing, right? Yeah.
And I had no clue he's there.
No, I see him the whole time, and I'm very conscious of the fact that he's staring at us filming this video.
Which, that's kind of the nature of the beast of what we do. You get some weird looks.
Yeah. So we had to walk past him to go back to our golf cart, which was parked in the golf cart parking.
Yeah.
And he said something along the lines of, "That's nice."
No, I think he said that was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Something like that.
It was really nice.
I was not expecting him to say that. I was expecting him to be like, "Okay, weirdos."
Yeah.
But he made a really nice comment, and it was very fun. So that was our quest that we alluded to very much in our Daps vlogs. If you have not watched those from the trip, you should go watch them. So we had a really good time. And that, seriously, that is the only 50th postcard
we saw the entire trip.
And we got very lucky finding that one.
We even got backup postcards for you, Clocky, in case we couldn't find that one. And it was like, all right, well, these are generic Walt Disney World postcards, but we really want the cool one.
It was literally in a checkout line. Somebody had put a shirt over one of those like end cap things that they have in the lines.
Yep.
And I was looking at every single one just for fun. I was standing in line while you were looking around. And I literally was like, what if it was in the bottom of this like 3 feet deep square? And it was. We got insanely lucky.
Yeah, that was Disney magic at its finest.
It was.
One of the things that we love to do here on Geeks Corner, though, as we pivot to the next segment, is we like music. We've had one music segment. Maybe it's time for another music segment.
I was worried you're going to pull out the melodica.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
No, I don't even know where it is.
I mean, I have the cord for this right here, and it is electric, and it's loud.
Electric.
Yes. We'll wait on this for a few more, maybe. Maybe we won't even do it because it's not plugged in. See, but the question becomes: what are some of your favorite? Don't give away your favorite yet.
I won't.
But leading up to it, and let us know in the comments too. Favorite musical segments we have done through the last 11 years.
Oh man. My favorites. We've done a lot. I really loved, we did the I've already talked about the Geeks Corner 6th anniversary, but we did Let It Be that led into the donuts. Sometimes I'll just be walking around my home or my work, and it'll just be like, happy 6 years Geeks Corner. There's free donuts. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it's no joke. It's been in my head for the last 5 years.
That's magical. I don't even know what to think of that.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Like, I'm not kidding.
As we're talking about this, obviously, Christmas is just around the corner. Pops into my head. We had all the puppets join us, and that one was a lot of fun. Can
I just start naming other things?
Yeah, please do.
I really loved, I can't remember what Christmas episode it was. It might have been 17 or 18. You and Jenny did the duet.
Oh, yes.
And that was so fun.
Was that Rudolph?
Yes. But it was pure Mr. Daps and Jenny. Like,
we're just goofing off.
There was nothing like camera ready about that. It was just like you two like
doing what we do every Christmas.
Yeah, you goofing around with her and then her yelling at you for throwing her off. It was just so much fun.
That's pretty common. And that reminds me of when Ragtime Robert came on for Christmas episode. And as I'm thinking about this, I want a Hippopotamus for Christmas is popping into my head. And that one, and then the sing along at the end of that. But the other thing that reminded me is we did an entire music episode once that was Johnny and I, as if we were at a lounge, like in a lounge. Yeah. Isn't that kind of what it was? Like it was the first time we did brick behind Geeks Corner, to be completely honest.
Kind of like a piano bar type of experience, like a request.
Yeah,
it was very fun.
It was a blast, and that was definitely fun. But we've saved the best for last,
and we've saved the best for Geeks Corner Plus. Your cards will be automatically charged.
Yes. Welcome to Geeks Corner Plus.
Welcome to Geeks Corner Plus, baby.
Watch 2. Our most favorite songs.
Guess whose is who.
Then guess whose is whose. Enjoy.
Let's be awesome at the end of the show. Geektastic. Yeah, we have that written on the back of the wall. So at this point, I'm going to kick Cameron out of his chair.
I'm kicked out of my chair.
Because everybody likes to see Cameron move. Oh, this just got awkward. People also like, for some reason, when I pull a guitar onto the show.
Yay, guitar!
We got a little bit of reaction there. And maybe I'll pull in a guest musician, because we just have them sitting around randomly.
Can I have this egg?
What?
Yeah, you want an egg? Have an egg. It's not Easter, but you can still have an egg.
Oh, it's not Easter?
And, nope, not Easter anymore.
It's always Easter in our hearts.
Oh, it works even.
That's good.
That's a different song, isn't it?
What are we doing?
I have no idea.
Just go.
Let's,
2, 3, 4.
Fuga chaka, fuga, fuga.
Oh yeah, I got this one too.
Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me when you geek out with me. Oh yeah, you let me know.
Good dog.
Everything's alright. I'm geeking now. I'm believing Mandolin. 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 Harp, no. Mandolin. 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 Mandolin.
And there it was. I'm sure you've all guessed which one is which.
I'm sure you could.
This one seems very, very obvious to me.
I would like to talk a little bit about why we're already in Geeks Corner Plus. We're just gonna keep going in Geeks Corner Plus.
Yeah, who knows where this is gonna go? We never know.
I would like to say part of why Hooked on a Feeling is one of mine is because of the effort that went into all of that, because Murray laid on the ground for like 45 minutes. Because he was on the ground well before the show started, and then popped up. It was pure magic.
And then he had to play guitar and sing.
Yeah.
Like, poor guy.
After we had to pretend that he was not laying on the ground.
Mhm.
So it was really funny when we were talking about our favorite musical moments. I was like, oh, hands down.
Mhm.
And it was also really fun that William was there.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Yeah.
definitely a win.
So it was a good time. I also, every single time, I forget that I said, "May I have this egg?" And it, like, why did I know why I said it, but like,
Because you wanted the egg?
Well, is it like
I know,
Moroccan?
but that's why you. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
I
wanted,
said, "May I have this egg?" Like, why did
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, that was definitely commitment to the bit. Yes. Murray wanted to be here tonight, but he, before we decided this was going to be the anniversary show, he already had Oogie Boogie Bash tickets. So we got him in the show anyway.
I saw him from a distance today, so
Oh,
it's
there
like
you
he
go.
was here.
There you go. But yeah, he was in both music segments, which is kind of funny.
loved-
I did not realize that. And the thing I love about Mandolin, I'm sure I've said this on the show before, is that was one of those things where we're sitting at Coke Corner on a Sunday night. And I distinctly remember looking at Johnny and going, you know, what'd be really funny? And that's always a bad start, because that's how
Always
you,
a bad
that's how you end up
start.
with things like this. Like you end up with an electric ukulele.
That's how you end up with a web show for 11 years.
That too, actually. But I was like, wouldn't it be funny if we just had this little song that did da, 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 and then we said mandolin, and that was the whole song. We just do it over and over again. And I think I played the chords out there in my head and wrote them down on my phone, and we went back, and 2 days later, I think it was recorded. Because we did have a rule back then. If you're going to write a song, you had to have it within a half an hour.
Mhm.
And usually the way it worked is I would write the music and Johnny would write the lyrics. In this case, I wrote the whole thing.
My favorite thing remains harp? No. Simply because, and I said this when we were watching it, your serious face.
We had to do that multiple times because I kept cracking up. Like, actually, we all kept cracking up right there.
It's so good. Mandolin is so, it is so iconic.
You know what would be really iconic, though?
What would be really iconic?
To get to play that with Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
Oh, that would be really
wouldn't
iconic.
that be amazing?
I think that would. I think that we should
Like the
arrange
whole
that.
band, the drummer,
A mandolin.
a mandolin, 2 mandolins, because they have a
Two
mandolin, and then I could play
mandolins.
mandolin. Although I guess I could play ukulele.
And I will show up with a mandarin orange.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a video camera.
No. a mandarin orange. I
That
was
is
going
fine.
along with the anyway.
So I'm curious in the chat if people actually did want a real music segment with an electric ukulele, because I'm not sure that you do.
Are you ever sure that I want a musical segment?
I feel like you like the regular ukulele
Yeah,
because it's
well,
not. It's pretty quiet.
It's my thing is I don't like loud noises.
Loud noises.
I knew you were gonna say that. You are very predictable. So yeah, like that. That's fine. That's nice and that's fine. But see, the problem is you start plugging it into things, and it gets very loud.
So we should plug it in.
No. People are saying you should do it though, so. Mandolin.
This was not planned.
Mandolin. Mandolin. Mandolin.
I don't even know if they can hear it.
Mandolin. 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 Mandolin.
All right, we're gonna do this.
We're doing it.
We're actually gonna pre-do this because, well, so I had Mercy on Katie, and I was like, she really does not like electric ukulele.
It's not that I don't like the electric ukulele.
You don't like loud noises, and electric ukulele is loud. So
It is very loud.
it's like an electric guitar, and you're gonna get to hear this now. And I took 2 of your favorite songs.
Mine.
Yeah, well, I'm saying they are, but one of them is Disneyland's 50th theme song. Well, one of their
Aw,
theme
that's
songs that they
appropriate.
used for Parade of Dreams, and then another one was just a fun song that I thought we would all enjoy. So with this, we are going to let you hear the very first performance of Welcome to Our Hakuna Matata. So
That was good.
It's a little bit harder to mic with an electric ukulele. So I got a little bit drowned out with the whistle, but you know what? It was a good first try. I think we actually need a new soundboard because then I could have just put everything in instead of
We
using
always
microphones.
need a new soundboard.
We've been using the same one for at least 6-8 years. Actually, no, we had that one at the old studio, so over 8 years.
That's pre-Katie.
Yes,
Ah.
that is true. All right, Katie, we are starting to run out of time. Is there anything else you would like to say as we wrap up, as we kick off the 12th season fact, I have to make a new playlist and everything. As we kick off the 12th season of Geeks Corner, what would you like to say?
I'd like to say thank you guys for joining us for all this time. Thank you for continuing to join us. You are actively sharing your time with us every Tuesday night or whenever you're tuning in for the replay. And that is something that we do not take for granted. We are very grateful for all of you. And yeah, I know I don't normally have feelings, but I wanted to say a very genuine thank you to anyone who takes the time to watch our silly faces.
Absolutely. And the memes and the comments and the conversations that go on during the show, all of them are great. And just the friendships we've developed through the years, like all of these, I mean, pretty much all of the people that we interact with regularly, we've connected through this silly little thing that we thought was going to be a quick throw out their idea, and we'll change the name later.
Hey, we still might change the name later.
Probably not now. We got a good domain. You never know. Yeah, so thank you all. Katie's absolutely right. And I guess as we're running out of time, as we're way into Geeks Corner Plus now, what should people do, Katie?
Well, since we've run out of time,
it's gone. Like, we're negative
gone.
time now.
That means you'll just have to take 15
Maybe we
minutes
should just
off
start
of next
doing
week.
hour-long shows like we used to.
Hey, what y'all think? Again, thank you. Head to dapsmagic.com. You can check out all the Disney and geek news. We report on pretty much everything that our fingers can type right there. Subscribe to our mailing list so you don't miss any of the news as it happens. If you want to look well informed in front of your friends and be very fun at parties.
And accurate
at parties, read Daft Magic.
There you go. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got a ton of videos from the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary still going up because we are still working through lots of them, and editing video takes time, and it's just how it works. But that is all the time we have for you this week. So we will see you round the corner.
Bye.